Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you the Buyer Flywheel method and how to use a $17 offer and create a lifestyle business while ascending them to your high ticket business. If you run an info business and you feel like you lost your freedom when scaling, you want to hit 100K a month, 500, 1 million, but you don't want to lose your lifestyle, then this is the video you're going to need to listen to, because I'm literally doing this for me, for my clients, and it's what's working right now. Okay, you can look at this classified document that I created. Okay, and we're going to go through it step by step, and by the end of this video, you're going to have the full idea and the full framework on how to do this for yourself. Look, I've had $75 million plus results for my clients. I've made over $4 million for myself as of now, and I'm using this method. So without further ado, I'm just going to go into it. So the Operation Lifestyle Business, the Flyer Buy Wheel, how a $17 offer becomes a self-sustaining business machine that funds its own traffic, builds a buyer list, and scales without trading more time, because that's the whole goal, right guys? And warning, most marketers will never action this. They keep fixing traffic problems when the real leak is everything after the buy button or after they click. Okay, I'm gonna show you this step by step. Before we get into all the nitty gritty stuff, I want to show you the full system overview. Okay, so from cold traffic, which is paid ads, okay, paid ads coming in, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, whatever it is, we're gonna send them to a low ticket offer, $7 to $37. I like to price mine at $12.95, 17 to 27. It's usually around those three price points. And then after they buy the low ticket, you're going to have a OTO stack where you're going to have one-time upsells where they can purchase something immediately after buying. And then you're going to have an email sequence which nurtures them. And then you're going to ascend them to your high ticket products, which is 2K all the way to 50K. Okay, so let's scroll down. So all starts with cold traffic entering the system. Okay, paid traffic from Meta ads floods the top of the funnel, and the mission at this stage is not profit. The mission is to acquire buyers as cheaply as possible. Volume plus qualification, that is the only metric that matters here. Okay, so your cost per click is going to be around here. Depends what industry you're in, right? More competitive industries, you're going to pay a lot more per click, and you're going to drive them to an opt-in page where you collect their email, and there's going to be 20 to 40% opt-in rate, and your cost per lead is going to be $3 to $8. It's usually around there. Okay, and when you're running cold traffic, broad interest targeting to start. This is no longer the old days. Old days, you would have very specific interests you would target. Now, you're creative. What you say in the ads, your copy in the ads, the copy in the, above the actual video itself, there's the words at the top. That is what Meta is going to read also. So you're going to go broad and let the AI do the targeting. You're going to test 10 to 20 ad angles simultaneously, track your cost per lead daily, and you're going to keep cold and warm traffic separated. What I mean is, if you're running this campaign and this new offer, you want to make sure that you're selling to cold strangers, just to prove to yourself and prove that the offer sells to your target market, people that don't even know you. That is how you scale. Right? Anyone, any Tom, Dick, or Harry can sell to a warm audience. Okay? So, and with these things, testing 10 to 10 ad angles, I'm going to go deep into another video because it's going to take really long. All right? So, what you should not do is sending traffic to a homepage or blog. I hope no one is doing this if you're watching me. Running one ad with no split test, mixing cold and retargeting budgets, which is the cold and warm traffic, right? And then you're going to ignore lead cost for more than 48 hours. You want to constantly look at your lead cost to start with. Obviously, at the end of the day, if a campaign is bringing you higher lead cost, but you're profitable, then who cares? Okay? So that's stage one. Stage two is the low ticket front end buyers. Okay, this is where strangers become buyers, right? A $7 to $37 offer. This is the most critical psychological moment in the entire operation. Someone handing over card details, their credit card, is no longer a lead. They're a buyer. And you can ask anyone in the industry, a buyer list is the most powerful asset you can have. Okay? And that distinction changes everything that follows. Everything. So what you're aiming for on the sales page of your low ticket is a 2 to 5% conversion rate. One being the minimum, like minimum. Two being okay. Three being very good. And if you can hit 4 or 5, you'll be printing money. Okay? It'll be within this price range, and it'll be one page, not a blog, not a home page, none of this stuff. Okay. Now what you want to do: one page checkout, zero friction. You have a lead with the speed of the wind. So you lead with speed of the wind, meaning you are leading and going forth with your front foot, knowing that you're going after speed and getting buyers fast, getting data fast. Okay? That is the difference between this model and a high ticket model. You get data fast. You show guarantee before the buy button, obviously, and then you have a $17 tested price point, which I always do very often. Okay? Now, if you want to price it $27 or $12, it doesn't matter. Okay? But what I found is $17 is a very sweet spot. Now, do not have too many form fields at checkout. This is something that killed my checkout conversions. Now, will it make the biggest difference? No. Okay? If you're gonna sit there and optimize your checkout page for years or months like a gay idiot, okay, don't be gay, guys. No gay stuff in my videos. Do it fast. Name, email, credit card, boom, that's it. No phone number, address, fuck that. Okay. Next is a slow loading sales page will kill your conversions. I'm telling you right now, do not use slow loading sales pages. I'm moving over from ClickFunnels to a lot of other hosting websites, which are like Framer, Convertri, because it's actually killing my conversions. So no urgency element on the sales page will drop your conversions. Then you need to add some kind of limited time offer, countdown timers. It actually makes a difference. Don't listen to all these other gurus that tell you otherwise. And you need an order bump on the checkout page. Okay? And that means when someone buys a $17, $27 offer that you're offering, whether it's a course, templates, swipes, meal plans, whatever it is, okay? On the checkout page, you should have an order bump, which sells for $27, $17 again, $7. Tell them if you check this box, you get an additional 100 templates, an additional 7 video modules, additional case study, additional something. Because what you do is 30 to 40% of buyers take an order bump if you do it well. And that raises your average order value. And speaking about average order value, this is where it comes in. Okay? After someone buys a $17 product from you, you don't want it to stop there. Ads are expensive. Okay, and you want to make as much of your money back as possible, and you even want to go to a little bit in profit. Why you want to go a little bit in profit is because there are transaction fees, there are refunds, there are chargebacks, there are overhead costs. You want to make sure you're a little bit in profit in the front end to make sure that you get buyers for free and that you send them to your high ticket for free. Okay, and the fastest way to do that is with one-time offers, which is OTOs. And a stack of one-time offers hits buyers at a peak buying energy. They just bought something. That means they want to buy something else right now. Okay? A $17 front end becomes $55 to $80 average order value with the right architecture. Same traffic, same offer, and zero extra ad spend. So what it is it's basically going to multiply your AOV rate. And what you're trying to do here is, I'm going to give you an example. If you spend $30 to acquire a customer at $17, right? If that means you're at a loss of $13. You spend $30, you get a buyer for $17. You lost $13. Now, what if after they buy the low ticket, they bought upsells immediately, and now your average order value, that means each customer spends on average $55 to $80. Let's say $60. So you spend $30 and you get $60 back. Now that is a dream scenario, okay? In reality, at scale, it's gonna look like you spending $50 and getting $60 back. That's what the reality is gonna look like, okay? So here are some approved tactics, okay? OTO 1 is the obvious upgrade, no-brainer price. And don't worry guys, I will break all of this down one by one in another video. But what I want to do now is make sure you have the whole framework, the whole system, so that you get an overview, you get the aha moment that this is what I need. This is the reason why my business is hitting plateaus or not scaling, or maybe it's scaling but you don't have time. It's because of this. If you can't counteract ad spend, this is the reason, okay? So you want a video on every OTO page, okay? You want a VSL, add a downsell on every OTO. This is not necessary. I put it there because it's always good to have. So that means, let's say after someone buys the $17 product from you, OTO 1, the first upsell they see is $37. And if they click, no, I don't want this upgrade, then you downsell them. Okay, you can get this upgrade for $27. Okay? And then this is the stack, okay? Done for you, automation, traffic. The stack is basically what you can sell in these upgrades. What, you can sell automation, you can sell done for you, you can sell instant results, so faster results. All these, I'm going to break it all down. You don't worry, okay? What you should not do, more than 4 OTOs in the stack, maximum 3. If not, you're going to get very angry buyers. Unrelated or confusing upsells, which means if you sell meal plans on the front end, you don't tell someone how to make money on the upsell. Doesn't make sense, huh? Stupid, gay. Always remember that. Skipping downsells, pure lost revenue, and then you don't want to have text only upsells. You can, okay, but what I found in my experience with all of my clients, we all have a video for every stage because the video sells, okay? Next is the stage number 4. The buyer email sequence activates. Every buyer enters a 30-day sequence. Week 1 delivers the win fast. Week 2 brings social proof. Week 3 onwards, soft pitches the next tier. A buyer you go silent on after the sale is a wasted asset. Okay? Where were you now? Okay, so ideally you have a 30 days sequence, 40 to 55% open rate on your email on the first email, and you want to multiply the lifetime value of your customer by 3 to 5 times. That means if you look at a customer, he spends $50 on the first week with you. Over 1 month period, the lifetime value of a customer can go up to $50,000. Okay, so you want them to spend more money with you in the shortest amount of time possible. So email daily for the first 7 days. Pitch high ticket on days 1 and 2. Some people say, no, don't pitch your services when they just bought. Don't do that. Nurture them. Be nice. Be gay. No gay. Nothing gay here. Okay, guys? So what you want to do is, if you have a service or you have a coaching program that sells for 2K to 50K, you want them to know that this is available right now because that is the peak buying state. That means they book a call now. They will watch your webinar now. They will watch your live challenge now, and they will buy. So you hit them 1 to 2 days. Okay, days 1 and 2, hit them. Segment buyers from non-buyers completely. Of course, your list should always be separated. And then you want to reference their specific purchase early. So you always want to reference what they bought, and then you say, since you bought this, we also have this, right? This will give you this result, and this will give you this result at a faster rate. Okay? And what you're not going to do is going silent after the sale, waiting too long to make an offer. You have to strike while they're hot, generic blast to your entire list, and ignoring your open and click rate data. This is so important. The money is in the list. The money is in the buyer list. Never forget that, guys. Okay. Now, stage number 5. We have the high ticket ascension. Okay, this is where the money is. 5 to 10% of buyers will pay multiple more if given a clear path. One high ticket client at 2K to 50K can be worth more than hundreds of front end buyers combined. The front end funds the machine, high ticket is the actual mission. The front end funnel, the $17, the $37 upsells, it's all to break even on your ad spend. Okay? It is not to make this giant profit. The profit lies in this high ticket ascension. Imagine getting thousands of buyers daily for free, or hundreds of buyers daily for free. And all these people are going to buy your high, not all, of course. A lot of these people are going to buy your high ticket for free. Guys, you don't spend money on these people. And these people love you because they bought something from you. They're going to upgrade. Okay? 5 to 10% of them are going to ascend and they're going to buy packages worth this much. Okay? And it's going to drive your profit margins up like crazy. Right? What you can do is a strategy call or application funnel. Both works. Or you can also do, like me, I like to do an ever webinar where you film a webinar one time and you can just plug it in, they watch it, they buy a course or buy a coaching for $2,000. Autopilot. Easy. But if you sell 50K packages, 10K packages, you want to do a strategy call on an application funnel. And this is so important. This is not the same as driving traffic straight to a call funnel. These people will show up. Most of them will show up. These are people with credit cards in hand. These people are ready to buy. Okay. Position as exclusive, follow up relentlessly, and deliver exceptional results every time. Guys, if you are in my channel watching me, you have to deliver exceptional material, exceptional service, exceptional courses, because that is what is going to fuel the next step. Okay. Now, do not pitch high ticket to cold leads. Do not compete on price at this level. Do not compete. You're selling without a call, always close live. So this depends. Okay, this depends. If you don't want to sell without a call, you can do it on a webinar. Okay, you can do it on a webinar, and do not cut corners on delivery. Okay, do not be that person. Right? There's enough of these idiots in our industry. What you want to do is deliver a good product. Do not cut the corners. Be good. Stage number 6 is advocates fuel the flywheel. Oh, this is something 2% of business owners are doing, 1%. But it's going to make you so much money. Okay? Satisfied buyers deliver exceptional results. Satisfied buyers become affiliates. They promote your front end product to their audience. You pay commissions to them. Customer acquisition cost drops close to 0. Affiliate traffic converts 2 to 3 times better than cold paid traffic methods. And stage 6 feeds directly back into stage 1, which is this. Okay? They go back to your low ticket offer. Okay? Give them 75% commissions on your low ticket products. Guys, you make a 25% profit, and they're going to convert, these buyers will convert to a high ticket. Whether or not you want to give them a percentage of your high ticket is up to you. I recommend you always should, because that makes people want to promote you even more, and you have a flywheel of buyers. You have a flywheel, an engine of people just keep fueling your system. It's actually beautiful, guys, right? And there's almost no team involved in this shit. Okay? Build a dedicated affiliate resource hub. If you don't know what that is, that means you need a place where you can track your affiliates, where you can create affiliate links, where they can get their commissions paid out. If you do not have a place like that, you can sign up for JVZoo. And JVZoo is a platform that I always use. And it's a platform where you can host your products and also give to affiliates. You can create affiliates from that platform, okay? Send weekly EPC and performance updates, how well they're doing, how much money they're making, right? Every time an affiliate sends 100 people, they give you 10 buyers. You tell them, hey, you're converting at 10%. Bro, continue to send traffic, right? Provide done for you swipe copy. And obviously you reward the top performers with bonuses. So these people that are promoting you and doing a good job, you want to incentivize them to keep doing that. And how you do that is by giving them good commissions, giving them good performance updates, giving them done for you swipes, and of course giving them bonuses, giving them contest prizes every time they send you 100 customers. Okay, do not ignore affiliates. Okay, this is the denied, the abort. Do not ignore affiliates. Do not pay commissions late, and do not leave them dry, and don't send them nothing. Okay, and do not treat them like strangers. Affiliates are going to be your best friends. Affiliates are going to be your best referrals. They're going to be your customers for life. They're going to be your traffic engine that fuels your whole thing. Okay, now do you want to rely on this? No, but when you make an extra $100,000 a month from affiliates, you'll be thanking me. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. Okay, stage 6 feeds directly back into stage 1. The machine does not stop, it just gets faster and faster. It accelerates. More buyers, more affiliates, cheaper traffic, and then you get more buyers again. This is the buyer flywheel, and this is Operation Lifestyle Business. Now, moving forward, I'm going to dive into many other components of this business model, and I hope you got so much value out of this. My content is going to change. I'm not going to do edited videos anymore. It's not me. Rich people like you want the things that are tangible. You want things that are not fluff, and fluff is what I give when I do edited videos. It's not my intention, but I can only give so much in those videos, you know? So, as always, you want to work with me, link is in the description below. I will do all your funnels and offers and stuff like that to make sure you hit $1 million in revenue. And of course, I'll create a business that just runs like a freedom business. If you want to make 100K a month, I'm the guy you go to. You want to make 1 million a month, I'm also the guy to go to. Okay? If not, guys, more content is coming. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, have a good day.